Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight. Maybe the last game, who knows. Anyway, last time we tried to find how to proceed and it really didn't work well at all. But because that guy, you can't get there. There's a barrier that stops you from getting there. And, yeah. Basically, every place I can think of going, we can't go. But somebody said something about the Mantis Village, like, so we'll just go there one more time. Who knows how, Queen Station and go over, I suppose. But the thunderous hooves of the stag beetle echo through the tunnels. That's not how to do it. Alright, so probably don't want to go up that way, huh? No, we can't get through there. You know, I'm always forgetting this. Alright, so we have to go up and around all the way, I guess. That makes sense. You know, a lot of my frustration in games like this is with looking at the map because it's been a little bit since I played, not remembering that literally the reason why we haven't made progress is because the map doesn't say you can't go there. And reflecting once again that I could put a marker there and that I'm not going to do it. Hey, Nosa. I'm just trying to get anywhere, dude. I'm just trying to get anywhere. Everywhere I've tried to go so far, I've gone everywhere I can be, as far as I know. And, yeah. So we're just going back to that side because maybe we've got some new movement and we can do something in the Mantis Village there. But yeah, I was really hopeful when we went up there and then it ended up not being a dreamer at all. Because, like, we can't, I have no idea how to get over there at all. There's got to be a way, but, you know, just because it's listed on the map doesn't mean that there has to be a way, but it would be a little annoying if there wasn't. Do I have a simple key? I doubt it. I have an elegant key. Because somebody told me to buy an elegant key to, like, make something stronger, and then it didn't work. Yeah, that thing, the fireball move that I never use. Anyway, they were like, you could use an elegant key for that. Anyway, it was all a lie. All right. Oh, that's not the right way to go. Is this door to open? Did I open it already? Yes. Alright, so. Go to the locked door in the Soul Sanctum with that elevator thing. After that, you fight a mini boss and then get the upgrade. They're at, like over there. Yeah, because yeah, because, you know, we went there because then we sort of accidentally our way up to fight the Watcher guy. But yeah, because they were like, go here with the elegant key, and anyway, it didn't work. Or maybe we should have looked around in there. Is this room very large? Oh, there might be something above our heads. Nope. Because we've gotten, you know, a couple mobility tools since the last time we were here. Namely, the double jump. The lantern wings or whatever. The monarch wings. Have I been to Fog Canyon? Yeah, but, so that's the place, like, right there. There's, like, a shadowy wall that I can't get through. And, so I, like, can't buy a map, and I can't move towards the dreamer that's there or anything. Hey, Liam. How are you? Whoops. That didn't go so well. Boom. Alright, is there like a door we can open here? No, it's just a weird little place full of rapturous adventure and joy and face-taking hits. Next step is go to the place in Kingdom's Edge, find the King Seal after the second Horn fight, and then go to the Abyss. Yeah, I understand some of those things. The thing is, I don't. I know they told me that there was like some door here, but I couldn't open it down here in the basin. But yeah, because I sort of just like accidentally found my way into that washer, And then I literally can't get any progress. Like, that one's all the way over there. And this dude up here is through a shadow wall that I can't get through. Hey! We saved the little guy! Hooray! Yeah! You know, that's what it's all about. Retracing your steps so the little grubs can get on home to old Mr. Grub. Somewhere we haven't been before. This is the fungal core. Finally, I was like, there's gotta be at least a room we haven't seen. And there was. Hey, look at that. We found a secret. Not much of one. Here we go. What did we get? Oh, just one of those egg things. Well, it could have been cooler. What are you gonna do? Okay, so that's just the way to, Oh, that's the body. I'm like, what is this thing? Ah, you can go to the right. No, I have not done that already. I guess if you sort of squint at the map, you can sort of see that. Maybe the, yeah, maybe I just didn't try to go there. Yeah, we can go back and do that afterward. Ah, you have to bring it. Some parts of the edge need the immunity to acids. Yeah, because somebody in a previous stream where I was frustrated, they're like, oh, you gotta, like, go find or buy an item to swim in the acid lake. So I figured we would go over in this direction. And of course, it didn't work. We didn't find anything. But, you know, we found, you know, some stuff. Just not, you know, the progression we were hoping for. Whoops. That's right, you can't do that. Alright, let's just do it again. Yeah, I mean, the game's super enjoyable, but it can be very frustrating to, you know, literally not be able to figure out what you're supposed to do just by playing the game. And there's certainly a virtue in exploration and such, but you don't really feel like you're exploring if you need to retread ground in order to find where the game wants you to go. Or at least I don't feel like it's exploring to return to the same places over and over. Although, you know, if they make enough of an impression on you when you go, you'll be like, oh, there's the big weird wall. Waterways below City of Tears. Yeah, I had only ever gone to the weird shadowy place that just drops you down to the basin, and we didn't have a map there, so the stuff in the middle we hadn't gotten. Whoops. Clean. You say I can watch tutorials. Yeah, see, that's my thing, though, is if a game requires me to look up how to do something in it, I'll probably just quit. I'll probably just quit. Okay, so there we fall down, and that's... Because, like, I'm not trying to, like, figure out the best way to competitively do a thing or speedrun, you know, I'm trying to play a game, and if the game requires me to look at the internet to beat it, you know, I'll just do something else. Oh, bonjour! Oh no, I thought we were going to get to speak to this person. Nope. Well, it certainly looked like we would get to talk to him. Heyo, we found something! Hooray! Another little piece of the mask, always goes down smooth. Deepnest. Do not have a map for this area. Alright, finally! We found out where to go. You just gotta go to the left above the Mantis Village and go down here, and then you find where you want to be. So you need a charm for dialogue with that. Ah, I see. Or the, I should have done this little thing. That's right. I forget that. Okay, and it's a locked door. Of course it is. Of course, after all that I did, it's a locked door. Listen. Ah, Cornifer! This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave, though if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map? Yes. Alright, there we go. Now we know that all we've got to do is move here through Deepnest and go all the way over there and fight the Dreamer. Fortunately, having to go and move in the dark has never made me mad or anything, and I'm sure this will be very, very smooth. Alright, can't go down there. You know, you gotta check. You say the split looky sucks. Well, you know, I think every place that relies on darkness for a game mechanic is fundamentally not so fun. But who doesn't love the ominous sounds of the rushing feet of insects, after all? You say this is one of the worst parts of Hollow Knight, and the fact of me quitting is kind of is pretty sad. Well, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. I am much more likely to quit a game due to being annoyed with a level than with a boss, because a boss, as long as it feels relatively fair, I can always, you know, play more. I was playing this game the other day, Raji, and I gave up on it. I didn't count. It must have been like 30 or 40 attempts I did on the final boss, and it just felt terrible, and like I couldn't do it. I was complaining to a friend about it at work, and they like, you know, they pulled out their phone because they're like a person with a phone, not like me. And they're like, oh, the internet says to use a keyboard and mouse. It says if you use a mouse, then you can just win it. And then I got up this morning and put Raji on, and my very, very first attempt on the boss just murked him, just put him right all the way into the ground. And it was because the keyboard and mouse let you do an input to defeat your enemies, you know. And basically you couldn't do that on a controller as well. Which is, you know, not good design, but is funny. Because he literally, like, Googled it and said, just use a keyboard and mouse and you'll be fine, and they were right. Whoops. Alright, there's a little audio cue for those guys when they crawl up, a little huh? You just gotta listen for it. The shade? It doesn't have very much money on it. Basically, that shade, wherever it is, up here, yeah. I had been pursuing trying to go forward somewhere, and then... No, there's a shade on the map from, like... But, you know, again, like, it didn't have very much money on it, I don't think. But basically, that happened. Like, I died on some trash, and I was like, you know what? At least it got me up to the village at the top, and now I'm gonna quit the game. Hey, there's light here. Weird. Oh, no. Well. Oh, it just falls right there. Huh. Anyway. Huh. Oh, no, indeed. Okay, so now we knocked open that wall, and now we can move back to the bench and all of that, and teleport in there this way in order to go here. Good stuff. Yeah, that's only the entrance once you open it up. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Bright. Blazing bright. So we're about to get into a fight and lose? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Fortunately, I don't remember what any of the stuff in here is, and since we haven't found a bench, the map's not filled in. So I don't know if we've been in any of these rooms. I guess we'll figure out, you know, someday. Because, of course, everything here looks exactly the same. Sort of feels like we're backtracking here. Maybe we'll go left. Yeah. Because we definitely went left over there, and now we could go here. Oh, it doesn't actually look like that was an option at all. Good. Okay, and this is how we got here. Alright, so that doesn't lead to anything. Maybe it's like you're supposed to walk up this way if you can't use mobility tools to do it quicker. I don't know. Can we... No, we can't. Oh, we died. That's pretty bad. Oh well. We got the map. Alright, chances of getting the shade alive. I mean low, but not impossible. Okay, yeah. So it's not actually that hard to get back here from that direction, and so we should definitely be able to get to the shade. Good. Oh wait, no, we wanna drop down here, because this is like the fast route to falling. But we want to make sure we don't fall past the shade, of course, because that would be annoying. Where is he? Alright, I don't know where he is. He's in this room somewhere, maybe? That's his weird little theme song. He's got to be around here. Okay. So we want to go down. And to the left. And that's how we'll get there. Oh, not there. Alright, that's you fall down here place maybe. Which means going down is the way to go. Alright, confusing. Oh, well, there you go. I guess sometimes they have spikes underneath. Very clever. Very clever indeed. What? Hey, that's me. That's me over in the left. That guy's name is Nosk, and we have to fight him later. I see. That dummy's all in a dither again. We're gonna have to save him. Complainy old man pants. Oh. Some of them get, like, reinvigorated by the spirits of the place or whatever and turn into, new forms. Oh, hey. How's it going, buddy? This is cloth. This whole area swarms with deadly critters, biting, burning, scratching types. I thought to test my strength against them. Now that bravado has left me, and all I feel is tired and sore. Such bad luck. The critters about here are just terrifying. Those scuttly legs, those gnashing teeth. 'Tis not the end I'd ever want to meet. Poor cloth. Oh, one of these things. You know, you don't see very many of those. And we get a tram pass. Alright, well, it doesn't... We sure don't seem to be going anywhere on that tram line. Alright, so... there's that, and then I guess we go left there a little bit and then down, and that's where we go to progress. Hey, buddy. Galien. A fellow warrior out here. I thought I was the only one brave enough and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galien, the strongest warrior in Deepnest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Challenge the warrior dream. Let's go. Oh, well. That went poorly. Well, it doesn't look like it's too long of a run. Nope, that's the wrong way. It's gonna get a lot longer until I remember how to run there. Oops. Well, that's not gonna work. Nope, we, very, very bad attempt at healing there. Alright, we're doing that fight super crummy. We're gonna have to learn it a little better. It takes so long to get back to it, like a full minute. Just agonizing stuff. Wow, that was, I thought our dash there was gonna work. Nope. Wow, that's, okay, this is, wow, it just, poor performance indeed. Okay, I'm trying to, like, anticipate where it's going to go based on its current trajectory and velocity. It's not going well. Alright, and fortunately, we already start 2 injuries in. I bet that'll let us win. Look, you should be able to beat a boss fight without getting hit at all, right? Wow. His hitbox is a lot bigger than it seems logical to me. Whoops. Wrong way. Yeah, I'm like, we gotta improve our movement tech if we're gonna fail at this fight a lot, which apparently we are. What? Like, that... It was so slow, and then I dashed away, and then it just made this line at me anyway. It's like I try to predict where it's going to go based on where it is and how fast it's going, and that doesn't work at all. Like, it starts slow and then accelerates and changes the angle. Feels very fair. It's alright. Maybe there's some cue that I'm not noticing. Whoops. Whoops. Face tanking a hit feels bad. Wow! What nonsense. What absolute rot. Whoops. You timed the attack wrong, and then, you know, he just smacks you with his little spindly legs, which shouldn't even hurt you. They don't look like they're strong enough to hurt me. After all, I'm a knight. Wow. What? Come on now. Nonsense. Oh, jeez. Am I ever bad at this? But at least it's a boss fight, which is something to do. Unlike being lost, which is not something to do. After all, if I would just, you know, get better at the game, we wouldn't have to keep fighting them. Ah, come on! It like bent backwards in midair. That's absolute nonsense. Like, it just stayed there in the corner. Like, whatever. Whatever. What? Come, like, I get so mad. It's making me actually want to lose my mind. Because the momentum, like, that doesn't even make sense. How could the momentum switch like that? It's in mid-air. It didn't hit a wall, it just, like, curves and accelerates. Why am I mad about an inanimate object? Because it's not inanimate, I guess. It's an animated object. And it feels unfair. Yeah, you know, sure, whatever. Like, you can't think how fast is it gonna get there. It doesn't... I like a game mechanic that's anticipatable. Maybe it is, and I just can't figure it out. But it just seems like sometimes it goes much faster and sometimes it goes much slower, and it doesn't seem like you can tell what it's going to do before it does it. And sometimes it'll, like, curve in midair, and it doesn't seem like you can tell it's gonna do that either. Maybe you can. Every boss fight in the game so far felt like it had fair mechanics. This one feels squirrely, but maybe the mechanic isn't fair or predictable, but you're just supposed to react to it? I don't know. Because it's not like you can't avoid it, you just can't tell where it's going to go, which is the worst kind of projectile. Like, right there, like, that was looking like it was gonna go straight down, and then it just curved at me. Like, what? That one was going straight down, and then I dashed, and then it dashed at me. And we die again. Of course. I'm the worst. Watch an eyeball mechanic. Yeah, the thing is, though, is that I don't know how that works either. I just beat that fight by accident. Like, what? What? I don't get it at all. It's deeply frustrating. Oh well. Once more into the breach. Accident? Yeah, that's what I mean. You beat a boss by accident if you just try it until you win. Like, whenever I beat this guy, it's gonna be by accident. It's not gonna be because I figured out how anything in this fight works. You know. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I can get the movement down, maybe, even without understanding what's going on. There we go. Not so bad. Anyway, there you go. We win by accident. Unbelievable. So I am defeated at last. This is what it feels like to be bested. Still, though, I am strong, am I not? When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. Yes, he sent you here to test me. Didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galien. I am ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I, let us leave this place together. And we get attunement. We have collected 600 essence and gotten an achievement for that. The body of a fallen warrior. And, you know, there's no way to speak to him, for his spirit has left this place. And I guess you can get a whole bunch of temporary hit points there. Probably come in handy for the fight. The little creepy necromancy continues. Oh, well. Okay, onto the side there, I guess. Really expecting some kind of spidery boss. Going around here. Oh, and no. And that's not what we get at all. We get... Ah, this dude. Quirrell. Hello, hello. What a thrill this is to find such warm comfort among the den of beasts. This is a ferocious place, no doubt. Supposedly, there's a village deep in the warren. Its inhabitants never accepted Hallownest King. Interesting. Anti-monarchical sentiment. My kind of people. I guess we can go to the right here. Oh, and then there's a little... Oh, and then another thing we can't go through. Well, good. We found another barrier. Awesome. Alright, so this place is totally pointless to go to, right? Ah, no, we have found a thing. The corpse of a Garpede. It will not speak to us. Okay. I thought we were going to go on the top of it, but I guess... Yeah, we just gotta continue on here so we can travel along. No! No! Okay, so we just have to get to the middle of that huge annoying room. Great. Anyway, you're probably about to see me quit again. Maybe forever, maybe not. But I assume we're not going to get our shade back and I'm going to quit the game in disgust. And say something along the lines of, losing all of your money isn't a good game mechanic, and anyone who says it is different than I am. Alright, well. I think this is the end, folks. No, there we go. We've got our shade back. But now we're stuck here. No, we should be able to continue on. Nope. We fail. If I just quit the game here, I don't have to do anything. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Like, why is it hurting me with spikes when you physically can't see the spikes where it's hitting me? I know how hitboxes work. I'm just complaining. Alright, we make it through, except we don't, and now we have to climb on the top of one. What? I was swinging my sword. Don't know where it is. Alright, that's the place you can't go through. And that's the place that's... you can't go through. Hello, me. Wait, where did he go? I saw him. There he is again. Come back here, fraud. Oh. Spider. Ah, well, that's not gonna work. Nope. Alright, that is like a really long run. That is like a really long run. I hate this already. I think I'm gonna quit. I better, if I don't beat this boss like this attempt, I think I'm gonna, I just don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like walking through this dumb, senseless maze every single time that I fail. Like, why couldn't they just let me run? These are questions. What? Wow. And We got a good heal off there in the wall. Feels good. Alright, so when he charges, he stops in the middle, usually. And then we... Nope, not like that. Not a good place to heal. And we just got lucky the one time. Wow. Ah, man, with a steel chair right out of the sky. Yeah, I don't hate the boss fight. I do wonder if I'm just going to quit the game because I'm annoyed at the walk. Because I really do hate it. A game should be like Mega Man. They should either let you start right by the boss fight, like directly by it, or force you to start the whole level over so that you'll quit. But it shouldn't make you walk through a minute and a half of stupid shadows. It shouldn't. It's wrong. It's wrong. Nope, not like that. Ah, come on. Oh, well, not like that. Nope. Well. It just takes so much longer to get to the fight. Just so much longer than I'm willing to do. Because again, it's fine the first time because you got like the cinematic of you're chasing the dude through and like, oh, it's me. But every time after that, that's not happening. Every time after that, you're just doing this and wondering what went wrong in life. Like, did it start when I was born? Or when I picked up this game? Where are all of my problems sourced at? Is it because of the walk up to this boss fight? Probably. Would I be happier if I quit? Probably. Because it's like by the time I get here, I'm so hot that I can't even play the fight right at all, because I'm just mad about having to run. At least I don't fight enemies along the way. That does keep me from, you know, losing my, losing my shade and maybe annoying me that way. But it's not like I use money for anything anyway. Not after the stupid lantern they made me buy. Ah. Ah, not again! Oh, I thought they dropped in the middle! Oh, we're gonna die again. Maybe. No, alright. But you got, like, the walls there to... Oh, man, and then we got spindly-legged there. Dropping from the sky, dropping from the sky. Aw, man. Feels bad. Alright, there's one more hit left. And then we got the air thing again. No, what? Got him! Clean. They've got a lot of trophies here. Including that one that looks like a washer. And we get a pale orb, sure. Oh, I hate everything. I was supposed to open that wall, and then I could have got there a lot faster. I hate everything. So am I doing anything else for the stream? I don't know. Wow, okay. Maybe not. You know, me being annoyed with walking back to the fight took away all the happiness I could have had for winning it, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There have those nail master things, and I never ever use them. But you know, you could do them. You can just like be like, you know, maybe I should be doing stuff like that more often. Who knows? But you know, not too bad. We finally found another place. And next time we can go to the left and try to get that washer guy there. And, yeah. And hopefully find a fast travel point down here. Hopefully. I very much don't want to just be, you know, have to walk all the way down here every time. But I'm sure we'll find one. And by sure, I mean I'm not sure at all that we'll find one, but we might. We might find one. But yeah, no, so thanks for hanging out. I think that'll be it for this stream. We'll probably pop on again in like an hour and do something, but yeah. I just got really annoyed by the run back, and you know, I could have solved all of that by opening the wall. But why would you go away from the boss fight? You know, it's one of those things that you'll remember after you already learn it, but that people that are new to the game need more than experienced players. There's a stag next to Dreamer. Good. Because I would like to spend some of this money that we're stockpiling and stop carrying around friggin' $2,000, which feels terrible because if I lose all of that money and my shade, that'll be what makes me quit. Is there a mod for this game that just disables losing my money? If I used that, I would like it a lot better. I should look into that. Just cheat. Just cheat away the mechanics I don't like. But anyway, later, perhaps I'll see you later on. I'm not sure what I'll play. Something. But anyway. When we come back for Hollow Knight again, we'll go try to see about doing that Dreamer and see what we can crack on there. And yeah, at least we found an area to go to. It had been, because I quite like the game. The movement is so like responsive, and you keep forgetting you wanted to draw something based on me. Oh, cool. Well, you know, I'd love to see it in the event that you end up scribbling something down or doodling or, you know, artistically penciling or using charcoals, whatever it is, you know. But anyway, I'll see you maybe later and maybe much later. But if I don't see you later on, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. And anyone watching in the future, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Hollow Knight, where we finally beat a boss and then another boss-ish. I mean, they're minor bosses, but hey, at least it's something. It certainly is something. Anyway, later.